And now it's time for the early eulogy of Stephen Colbert. Hello? Hello? Colbert? How is it Colbert and not Colbert? If this is Colbert, then this is an orange. My dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to honor Stephen Tyrone Colbert. Yes, a black middle name for the whitest biscuit in the late night game. No rhyme intended. And you might argue the name is Irish. Well, to you I say, relax, guy! Born in Washington, D.C., United States of America, Stephen was a good-looking sumbitch. That's why he was loved by confessors. You're probably wondering why I'm not filming this in DC or New York. Well, even though I love America, I cannot afford to travel because this episode is sponsored by Overdraft. In other words, this is purely a financial decision. Long before he had that silver mustache of a retired Pepe Le Pew, Stephen was a young Catholic. Here's some footage of him from one of his confessions with Father Mulcahy.
And you are faithful.
He was a son of Abraham and did not follow unwritten rules like, "Thou shalt not mess with Shooter McOrange." And he ended up having a podcast advertising AG1, startup underwear, and hair dye. Foreshadowing much? Steve was an avid fan of Lord of the Rings. This guy followed anything that was written, including a teleprompter. Steve, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Neither one is scared for TikTok prepared. Go live the beat. Hey, relax, guy. I loved his catchphrase, "I can't hear you." Relax, guy. He would have loved this joke.
What does that mean? What does any of this mean?
But having a gray beard didn't make him powerful enough to take on Sauron. And speaking of beards, Stephen had a beautiful, loving wife and 3 children. He looked like an old school dad who educated his kids not to vape on a train. Or, yes, if it was frankincense. But in all seriousness, I only watched The Late Show and not much else he was in. But in that one show, he was charismatic and quick-witted. Or at least this is what the writers made him look like. Stephen Colbert had a burning question. Why is there something instead of nothing? The fact that human beings have words and communicate means nothing to the universe. Steve, don't confuse your insignificant existence on this speck of dust with something. We're not that important. Steve, it was Adam and Eve, not Evie and Steve. Human life is meaningless, but beautiful nonetheless. You watching this, enjoy it. And unlike Colbert, don't try to find meaning, a creator with a decent kayfabe, and an afterlife. You breathe, you eat, you sleep. This does taste funny. All of a sudden, I want to cover my figs with fig leaves. Sleep well, Stephen. It was Colbert. Stephen Colbert. Goddamn B. Komo is next.